Okay, as you can see by the way I'm sweating, it ain't exactly turkey hunting well. But let's start. I'm Tom Kelly. I'm gonna not do this to replace any of the book, but as an adjunct to some of the things that are in the book. And the purpose and I've been hunting turkeys since the spring of 1938, which if you will subtract 38 from the time you get this to read it, which is going to be nearly 08, is going to be 70 years. The reason that the book was written is to give people who are in the age group that it was written for a specific age group. It was written for the age group ages 16 to roughly back to 10 or 12. It is the point in your career where very probably you've been hunting, you've had folks take you out, but you're at the point now where you go in the woods, somebody, because you don't yet have a driver's license, somebody drives you. They stop at such and such a place in the black dark at 5:45 in the morning, and they tell you, okay, I'll be back to get you at 8:30 or 8:45, and then they drive off. And they leave you there standing in the dark by yourself, wondering what in the name of God you're gonna do between 9, 8:45 that is valuable, that might kill a turkey. These are the kind of things that we want to talk about. The reason I'm doing this is for several reasons. I don't intend to imply that anybody in your family doesn't know as much about hunting turkeys as me. But that's the principal fault. The principal trouble is that they are in your family, and it is extremely difficult for you to tell anybody that you are akin to anything that they believe. They will believe a stranger. They will believe somebody else. In this particular instance, I think perhaps you might believe a wrinkled old man a little better than you would believe your daddy. You know, sons and fathers or daughters and fathers have a lot of trouble with one another when you get about to the age where you are. The parent tends to embarrass the child. Generally, he uses poor English. The house ain't big enough, the car ain't shiny enough, there ain't enough money floating around for you to do the things that you so desperately need to do. And so your father or your uncle begins to be sort of a pain in the butt. Most of the conversation you get from them is instructive. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other thing. This is designed to be a person who is not kin to you, who therefore is not going to pick on you about it. You know, we do that pretty bad. If we would treat our children with the same relaxed politeness that we treat strangers, it would be one thing, but we don't do that. There's somebody that doesn't know you would never presume to look at you and say, do you really think that tie goes with that jacket, or you're not going to wear that to go out in? But a blood relative always thinks he has to. I'm not your blood relative, and I don't have to do it. What this book is designed to do is to give you some basic things to look at and look for and things to do as you start your career in turkey hunting by yourself. Until now, even if you've been 3 or 4 times, even if you've killed 4 or 5 turkeys, almost always somebody else has called these turkeys up for you. Invariably, whoever has been with you has been conducting the hunt. They've been doing things that they didn't bother to stop and tell you what they were doing or why. They've been busy. You have been an onlooker. Now you're about to coming to the point where you're not going to have to be an onlooker anymore. You're going to handle your own hunt, and you're going to do it at your own speed. And the mistakes that you make are going to be mistakes that you made, not that anybody else made. Turkey hunting is full of mistakes. I have been at it now nearly 70 years, nearly 60 years. And I'm still making mistakes. In fact, later in the book, we'll talk about some exceptionally stupid mistakes that I made just last year. The way to learn how to do this is to get out there in front of turkeys and make mistakes in front of turkeys. And when you do, they will point them out to you. Don't worry about that. They'll let you know very quickly that what you've done wrong, and then you can go from there and fix it up and maybe not do it again next time. Now there'll be something next time just as dumb that you'll probably do again, but you ain't got to do them again and again and again, and at least now you know that, at least I hope, now you know they're wrong when you get through doing it. What you're looking at now is a lot of the things that we need and that you're going to need to properly begin to hunt turkeys for yourself, by yourself. And to begin with, the first thing that we ain't going to need is these decoys. I got them out here, but I got them out here since I thought I needed to show them to you. But once you've seen them, I hope that's all you ever get to see of those decoys as long as you live.